Band.
My favorite show in band was Sky's the Limit. Best show ever.
Favorite show would definitely have to be Sky's the Limit. My favorite show was Sky's the Limit, hands down. My favorite show was Destined because we had a really cool bass split. It was really fun.
In the Limelight, because I was totally there for that.
Ride the Wind.
Favorite show would have to be Lost Labyrinth because it was a new dynamic from what Ride the Wind was.
My favorite show in marching band was The Sky's the Limit because, well, it's my freshman year show, for one, and two, because it was the first time I got to experience marching band as something completely different than my first impression of it.
The Sky's the Limit, yeah.
Second year's Ride the Wind. That was good.
That is like absolutely 100% Sky's the Limit. Like, that was like the best year ever.
Sky's the Limit, freshman year.
Destined for second semester drumline. And marching band would be probably Ride the Wind. Yeah, because I had the most fun during that show.
The only show I marched in, which was Ride the Wind.
The Lost Labyrinth.
My favorite show, probably Ride the Wind.
My favorite show would have to be Sky's the Limit.
My favorite show from marching band is probably this year, and then from Winter Guard is One World. Favorite show probably is shaping into, okay, first of all, let's just state, Sky's the Limit was its own entity, and we can't forget winning M-Boss, but I'm really enjoying the senior show. It's a great one. I can't wait for it to be that final stamp I put on Zubneva marching band.
My favorite marching show is this year's Modern Imagination because I get to spin every single equipment. And my favorite Winter Guard show was definitely last year, One World.
Okay, my favorite show would be this year's Modern Imagination, and for Winter Guard, it's One World.
My favorite show was probably The Lost Labyrinth because that was the first one I actually marched in.
Sky's the Limit, obviously.
Actually, my favorite marching band show was definitely Sky's the Limit, you know, Frumpny Cut and all that. But my favorite drumline show was the Bear Republic, because that was just a super fun time.
We did Modern Imagination because I have a solo in it, and I'm the leader, so.
Hands down, Sky's the Limit. Sky's the Limit, freshman year. Awesome piccolo pre-show with flute solo and everything.
My favorite show was hands down Sky's the Limit.
Sky's the Limit.
Monday night rehearsals, the worst ever.
My favorite moment would have to be when Jeff, you and I tried to strip our pants off in uniform in the middle of the street at Chico. I think my favorite moment was when Champ told me to kill myself. That was pretty awesome.
My favorite moment was when Adam Spurlock, we were coming back from a practice, and Adam Spurlock thought that Braden dropped the bass drum because Joey said as a joke, like, drop the bass, like a dubstep song, and he thought that Braden dropped the bass. It was really funny.
With meeting Emma.
Say my favorite moment in band was the day that Mr. Weinberg, in third period finals, sophomore year, he was invited to play Just Dance on the Wii. It was the most glorious thing ever.
Favorite moment would have to be last year during Lost Labyrinth when the guard was in the backfield and Shelby had brought candy cigarettes, so we were all pretending to smoke them, and then Peter came over and we had planned this beforehand saying, "Welcome to Aliso!" So now we call ourselves Aliso in the Ghetto because of that, so that was a really funny moment.
My favorite moment in marching band was for my first competition because it was an experience I had never experienced before.
Favorite moment in band, getting new tubas. That was beautiful.
My favorite moment, well, there's like not really a general one, but like usually it's
is like when I'm around with my friends. They make me laugh.
My favorite moment would have to be when David Haw pantsed Armin Hamidi at championships.
It's probably when they hogtied Michael Dempsey and put him on a pole. He carried him out of the storage room while Mr. Weinberg was having class.
Moments? Probably my first performance, both field season and Hero. That's pretty awesome.
My favorite moment in marching band was probably after the first show and just seeing the crowd cheer for the first time and knowing that all those months of hard work led up to something.
I think my favorite moment from marching band is probably my brother's senior circle because I saw him cry.
My favorite moment in marching band is probably the first day I came to practice because I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then it led to new beginnings and to new friendships. So, yeah. There's still a season yet to come, so probably one from that. But One World was a really amazing show. Just having this new atmosphere for the Guard, a new restart, a new chance to make a name for ourselves. We were in a new division, we were going to San Diego, trying all these crazy new comps, backdrops, so cool costumes, but our team kind of learned to come together. We developed a new entity that we never were before. And I got to spend time with people I've been with for so long, and each year I meet new people, and it's just an amazing thing that I love so much.
My favorite moment had to be when this year some Guard members were able to perform during the homecoming halftime show, and just performing it was awesome because there was a great vibe and everybody's cheering for us. It was something new that Guard hadn't done before, so it was pretty great.
My favorite moment would have to be making it in this year's primary saber win.
My favorite moment was freshman year. It was my first comp and we won first place and I was so happy because I didn't know we could do it. And then
My favorite moment was when, my sophomore year, when we were cleaning the tubas and we got a hose stuck in one of them and we couldn't get it out, and it took us like a half an hour, but it's okay because we got to miss them in band camp.
When Mackenzie and Mitchell sang Bohemian Rhapsody while doing push-ups with their cymbals.
Favorite moment in marching band would probably be at Tony P's when Daniel Carabia and Monkey Pants did the dance off to Gangnam Style.
My favorite moment was probably when we like hogtied Dempsey and taped Daniel Dijon like into one of the little shelves in the storage room. That was a fun time.
My favorite moment in marching band was our first performance at Poway High School during my freshman year. It was just extremely exhilarating to have put in so much hard work and see it pay off.
When our ride got stuck at Disneyland, and then we got free hot chocolate.
What I will miss most about Ben would be Weinberg's brilliant decision making.
I'd say recklessly driving on the golf cart with Muffin, Grayson, and Lila, and almost tossing Lila off every time.
What I think I'll miss most is probably just going to be all of the people and friends and family that I've made here, and I'm going to miss them all you guys a lot.
The drum line, even Logan.
I'll probably miss the drumline the most and their ridiculous karaoke.
Performing at field shows. I mean, like, it's just not the same as watching them.
I think what I'll miss most is having the memories and just like the moments with everyone, and the bus rides, because I love the bus rides probably like the most out of everything, and just being able to be like part of a community that's like so together, and just knowing what you're doing like every time you show up to rehearsal, even though you're a bit lost sometimes. It's a feeling that you don't really get in class. So I think that's what I'll miss most.
People, pretty much, because we're all people with the same passion. We all love music, and I won't probably ever have that same experience ever again in college, because in marching band we're all pretty close, intimate people, and it's really nice. You can always rely on each other.
Being my friends every single day, and yeah.
Mr. Weed, because you got every day. Band.
What I'll miss most is like
over time? Just people. And the instructors. I think we have good side of them. Just the atmosphere and all.
I will miss the friendships and the people, the instructors, and the awesome, awesome music that we've been given a chance to play. I think there's someone walking in, so.
What will I miss most? Probably all the people I get to see every day. All the awesome seniors. Yeah, who cares about music?
The people here, all the friends that I made, I'm really gonna miss them, and I love them. It's gonna suck not being around them.
I think I'm gonna miss the adrenaline of performing the most. Cause like, you don't get to like be in front of so many people with all of your friends doing something that you love to do.
I will miss like everyone, the whole going to practice, and probably band camp because that's my favorite.
I'm gonna miss Guard itself. It has so many different parts to it. There's the people that you fall in love with. There's the equipment where who else spins a saber and rifle on campus? Nobody! Not drill, not cheer, nobody. How and that unique. It's something else. And to be able to grow with these people, that the freshmen teach them, the seniors to go, I remember that one time when we had this gigantic class, and like, oh no, you didn't. I'm gonna miss it. What I'm gonna miss the most is having to perform at football games during halftime shows and being with a band during halftime.
I'm gonna miss the football games, cheering on the football team.
I'll miss all the friends and family that I made here at this awesome place.
Friendships that I've made and that I will remember forever.
Two things, my flute section, and
I'm going to miss most performing on the field, but not just me performing, but performing with friends.
Bus rides, competitions.
Hi, I'm Elad, and I'm not senior.